Good morning. It's early November and I'm in North Cornwall today on holiday, and that's where I'm headed. Middle of Bodmin Moor. That's Rough Tor, or Router as people sometimes pronounce it, and behind that's Willy, and they're the two highest points in Cornwall. Middle of Bodmin Moor, middle of nowhere, and I'm going to try and get up there today. See you in a bit. Right, I'm here at the car park. That's it up there. That's Rough Tor, or if you put the words together, Router, I think some people pronounce it. And that and Willy are like two sort of spikes that come out in the middle of Bodmin Moor. It's a pretty bleak place, but there's some really cool rock formations up there. That's what I want to go and see. And that looks, as apart from sort of getting out into the middle of nowhere, which is always quite good fun, that looks awesome. And some of the scenery around here, it's like some of the stuff from Lord of the Rings. Like I think it's Rohan, is it, where they have the sort of plains, you know, with those sort of rocky outcrops. It looks pretty cool. So I'm in the car park. There's no one here at all. Got a new motor. Thought I'd just show you that. Gets me to my start point slightly quicker than the last car, which I was very happy to get rid of. There you go, pretty nippy actually. Quite enjoyed thrashing that down the sort of dead country roads on the way down here. So cool. What I'm going to do, the thing with moorland walking is it's often not really pathed, and I've kitted out with some. You absolutely need gaiters and you need decent boots. You need all sort of decent waterproof kit. I look a bit rough today. That's because I'm a bit hungover, but you know I'm on holiday, so I think walking out into a moor in the middle of nowhere is probably a good hangover cure. Other kit I've got is a base layer, jumper, t-shirt even, Marks and Spencer's middle-aged man jumper, which I think my mum bought me for Christmas. So that's the sort of thing I probably only wear in bed without a sexual partner, or in a moor in Cornwall in the middle of nowhere when there's nobody around for about sort of 10 miles. So I've got that, and then I've got a fleece top, and what have I got in the back? Soft shell, I think, in the back, and sort of some other sort of windproof kit, so hopefully it'll be okay. Weather's sort of sunny. It is November, so you know it could be a little bit cold, but we'll see how we get on. Great, okay, we'll see you when I'm sort of halfway up there. This is very pretty already. Lovely weather, actually. I'm going to probably head up this there's sort of a vague path there. I'm going to sort of head up towards the summit rocks. Really pretty. But it's quite a cool place. It's a real sort of Lord of the Rings sort of territory. It looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to get up there. And as usual with my walks, I've sort of got a bit of time limitation. So I'm going to sort of get up and sort of do Rough Tor, and then we should be able to see Willy from there, but not sure if I'm going to go that far yet, but I'm going to get up there and just sort of see what it's like really. Just want to check out the sort of view and sort of you know, getting up onto those rocks, which should be pretty cool. See you in a sec. Right, sort of on my way up. The reservoir down there. View's opening up a bit. Down over there is Camelford, which is in North Cornwall, and that's kind of where I started the walk, from the Camelford side. You can do it from the Jamaica Inn side, which is the other side of the moor, depending on what, you know, where you're staying. I'm staying near Port Isaac, sort of home of Doc Martin. Got family there, just live near there. Got a sort of farm, go and stay with them sort of a couple of times a year. It's a really, really nice place to get away. Brilliant coastal walks actually. That'll be one on the cards one time. So it looks like this path is taking me up to that false summit, and then across here. And look at these rock formations, man. Really cool. That looks really good, doesn't it? I can't wait to get up on there. That's the summit there. So not particularly high, but you know, it's sort of highest points in Cornwall, so always worth doing. You can see the car park down there. And look, I think I'll be able to watch from the summit as some thieves come and break into my car, so yeah, that'll be good. Just to big up Sutherland Cars, actually, in Winford. That's where I bought the car from. Really nice guys. You know, if you're looking, it's near Bristol Airport. It's called Sutherland Cars, and they specialise in, you know, M-Power cars, BMWs, and many other different cars. But you know, really nice guys. They, you know, got a Dick Lovett technician that looks over the cars properly, and you know, it's a sort of non-pressure sale environment. So I know the team there watch my video, so just to give them a shout out. If you're interested in a sort of nice upgraded car, then you can't go wrong going there. So gonna get up onto that ridge and we'll catch you then. Right, I'm up on this ridge now. That's that little false summit there. That's another false summit, and that's the main summit just across there. So I'm going to sort of swing around there. View should improve from the top of there. But yeah, no one around. Haven't seen anyone. Sort of pretty bleak place, really. But that's quite cool. Not too wet, actually. Sort of not as wet as I thought it would be. So yeah, it's nice sort of to get a bit of peace of mind. Nice sea view already. Let's see if I can catch it. There was a ferry out there somewhere, but yeah, that's all the North Cornwall coast along there. Not sure if you can make it out too much. Right, I'll catch you up when I'm up towards that summit. I'm just coming up towards this false summit, and forgive me, it's quite windy, so I'll try and speak up. View's great already. Try and shelter behind this cairn. There you go. Wow. Lord of the Rings style, man. That's Brown Willy there. That's the highest point in Cornwall. And I'm on this sort of rough tall ridge which goes up to the summit there. See North Cornwall coast quite nicely, and I'll just swing round towards South Cornwall. Can't see the sea, but pretty good view. That's Dartmoor over there, High Willies, and Yes Tor. You can see that from, you can see here from there and vice versa. I've been up there before. If the camera picks it up there. There, yeah. Right, I'm going to get moving. It's cold. View from the other side. That's Crowdry Reservoir there. You can walk it from there if you like. There's another car park there. Look at these rock formations on the way up. Provide a bit of shelter from the wind. I'm just going to readdress my layering actually. The old middle-aged man jumper ain't quite cutting it. Going to upgrade, I think, to some more sort of windproof layering. It's getting a bit chilly actually. Get the old hat and gloves on. It is November, but reasonably mild for this time of year, not too bad. Okay, right, I'm going to get up onto the summit rocks and I'll catch you there. Right, I'm just about to hit the summit rocks. I'll keep quiet because it's pretty windy. You probably won't hear me. Amazing rock formation. Wow, the size of those boulders. Oh wow, look at that. That's so cool. That's crazy, man. This is exactly what I wanted to see. because from where I'm staying, you can kind of up from the farm shop, you can see these jagged rocks, and I thought they always look cool from a distance, but that's amazing, isn't it? Looks man-made, but you know, I assume it's natural. Wow, great view. A little bit of sunshine, but it's a lot of wind chill. Oh, it's a war memorial here. It's interesting. Rough tour on which this memorial is placed and given to the nation in memory of those serving in the 43rd West European campaign. I guess that's D-Day and sort of beyond, yeah. I'll go and research that at home, that's interesting. Okay, there's another chap there. Doing a little bit of climbing. I think they're going right up onto those rocks. It's actually just hit the summit, because I haven't done the actual summit yet. You can see that I've got fully layered up in proper kit now. I'm feeling a lot more warm. Right, this is the little summit pinnacle. There you go. Done. Right, I'm just going to get out of this wind and then have a rethink of what to do next. Catch you in a bit. Right, took a little while to just sort of work out what route I'm going to go to, because from now on it's just totally unpathed. I followed a vague path up, so this is what I'm walking through, this sort of thick gorse, you know, areas of marsh, rocks. Going over towards Willy. Anyway, there's the summit. That's a good name, almost as good as Lord Hereford's Knob, that one, isn't it? I was following a little sort of sheep trail. I'll tell you what, I might come over onto this short grass. So, getting the navigation, you know, while you're at the high point, think about your navigation. Don't just walk down there and then think, oh God, where am I? You got to plan your route. That's better. Get onto the short grass, a bit easier to walk on. Yeah, that's better, a bit drier. Now, I have studied an OS map. I don't have one with me, which is unlike me because I'm normally quite well prepared, but I'm just going to be bothered to buy one. So, that could be famous last words. So, yeah, I'm going to head in sort of roughly this direction. There's a sort of stream or brook down there. And I did see it from the summit. There is a little bridge crossing, and I believe I think that might be the path there. There is a vague path that goes up there. So down to the stream, roughly in this direction, in the direction of the summit, cross a bridge, and then find vague path. Right, see you in a sec. Well, there's the false summit I was at. I've done quite well actually. I've found this vague path and the river crossing gate, and another sort of looks like a reasonable path that trickles up there around to the summit. The sun's out now and it's quite enjoyable. I thought once, you know, coming into a moor in the middle of November with, you know, that's when you get maximum exposure, is pretty sort of you know, expecting it to be pretty horrendous. I was sort of expecting it to sort of cool it halfway through, but yeah, I'm quite happy actually. Okay, I'll get another section when we sort of think about there, halfway up there, 300 metre climb I guess to do, and yeah, see when we're up there. It's a rough tour over there. There it is, the elusive summit of Willy. Over 400 metres, the highest point Cornwall. Should be a good view. Oh, I'll tell you what, my hangover's kicking in now. Oh God, look forward to getting back. Oh dear, I tell you what, yeah, avoid that before going on a walk. But I was on holiday, you know, these things happen. Oh dear, hill fitness isn't great today. I think that, you know, that time where you wish you'd decided to go on that run rather than go down the local. So I've got to address that when I get back. But not too bad, enjoying it. I've always wanted to do the summit actually. Since I've been coming to see my family in North Cornwall since I was a kid. And I used to say when we come here, I used to drive past these sort of huge jagged rocks in the middle of the moor. And you learn about the sort of beast of Bodmin Moor and sort of beasts of Exmoor, and you think, oh cool, you know, I really want to go there, like, you know, let's walk up there. But you know, we never did it. It's probably not a good place to take a child really, but yeah, so hopefully finally at 31 I'll be able to live one of my childhood dreams. Well, I had other childhood dreams as well, as walking to a high point on a moor. I mean, you know, sports cars, sexy girls, be an astronaut or something, you know, but at least this is an achievable one. So yeah, okay, catch you when we're a bit further up there. Right, nearly there. I'm entering the boulder field, which is the sort of summit rocks. You can see the summit trig point there, almost there. Right. Very windy. Panorama, cool, look at that spine of the mountain, or the hill. Brilliant rock formations. Oh, I can see the south coast as well now. I can see the south coast. Good view of Dartmoor as well. Pretty bleak though. Just going to get off this exposed area. It's a bit exposed up there. It's going to get blown off. Yeah, pretty bleak. I think that's Tintagel over there, somewhere like that. Brilliant. Well, it's not really the kind of conditions. It's quite windy. Oh, that's a bit better. Let's try not to do my ankle here. Ooh. Yeah, not really the sort of summit to hang around on. It's not really like the sort of Swiss Alps in, you know, May, but yeah, going to get back down. Big heap of stones, more stones, lots of stones. Cool. Right, I'm going to start heading back. Show you the return journey. Same way really. I've got to go back down to the river and then go between the gap between these two. So yeah, I'm going to start to get back. See you in there. Okay guys, I've made it up onto the rough Tor rocks again. That's where I was, over there, the summit of Brown Willy. Good, I'm sort of on my way back now. And I tell you what, now is the time for the ultimate hangover cure. That's what we got here. My uncle gave me this, Uncle Phil, who came on the Black Mountains North Ridge walk with me. He gave it to me for my 18th birthday. And it doesn't go into my kit bag very often, mainly because I, of course, discourage the use of alcohol on walks, because it, you know, is meant to be an athletic challenge somewhat. So certainly, you know, this is not a regular thing, but I am on holiday, I am a bit hungover, and I am on a moor in the middle of nowhere. So I thought I'll just have just one, because I've got to drive, just one small one, and do a little whiskey review, and see if that sort of brings some life back into me. But yeah, certainly that's not a regular thing. It doesn't make it into my kit bag very often. Lives in my work bag mostly. Joking. Right, okay, I'm going to open it up and I'll catch you a sec. Right, so it comes with this little set of cups that go on the top. I'll just pour a little bit. There you go. Lovely. Oh, I can smell it already. Put him back on there. So what, there you go, look, they go on there. What we've got is, oh that's cool, I remembered that. Yeah, my uncle had initials engraved, so that's MPR, that's my dad. What's that one? PJR, there you go, PJR, that's my uncle. And where's my one? He hasn't got one on, I don't think. Just, I think by chance, hang on, where is he? Yeah, look at that, just by chance, APR. Just by pure chance, I picked my name. So this is Glenlivet, 15-year-old. A little bit of a hillside review, just to, you know, add something different to my walks. But this isn't going to be a regular thing. It's a bit difficult to nose it out here with the sort of blustery, you know, quite severe wind conditions. But nice. Sweet fruits, apples, pears, which is a sort of Glenlivet kind of, you know, that's the theme that sort of runs through all of the Glenlivets. Maybe a slight peach, not sure really. Yeah, mostly sort of I'm getting apple and pear. Nice, very nice. Right, now for the taste. Very smooth, no burn at all. Wow. Whew. God, that breathes some life back into you, I tell you. Apples and pears again, and then the honey, that sweet honey malt, which again is the absolute sort of cornerstone of Glenlivet. That sweet honeyness, a maltiness, kind of a slight biscuity like sweetness. In the that's the arrival. In the development, I'm getting raisins and some spiciness. Yeah, I'll just have another sip just to try and sort of gauge on that spiciness again. Wow. Oh yeah, raisin, the spiciness. Oh, it's got one of my favourite tastes, which is cinnamon. And maybe some nutmeg, dash of clove maybe. And then what's unique, this is the Glenlivet 15-year-old. It's normally £40 a bottle from Sainsbury's or Waitrose, but I would get it on a deal, which I did. It's not worth paying £40 for. Well, I don't know, it is probably, but wait, because they regularly do deals for 30, so I bought it for £30. It's a real bargain for 30 for a 15-year-old whiskey. It's really, really good. And it's a French oak cask, so it's not a sherry cask. It tastes similar to a sherry cask whiskey actually, but it is quite different. It's a French oak cask, Limousin French oak, which is used to produce a lot of cognacs. And what's unique about the sort of the finish to this whiskey is very short, but it's very dry and it's got almost an astringency to it. Let's have another sip. Wow. It's got a real sharp dryness, astringency, and that comes from the tannins, the natural tannins that are in the French oak, in the wood itself. That gives it a lovely finish. So, I mean, if you're new to whiskey, you might not really like that kind of dryness. You might want to go for a sweeter, more fruity one. But I mean, it's very approachable, and for 15 years old, you're not going to go wrong, to be honest. You know, it's had such a long time to mature. Anyway, that's good. So I feel a million times better already. And to not sound like a real alcoholic, but it tastes even better right in the morning. But just one, because I've got to drive, and of course I'm a responsible member of the community. So, last thing, nice view of Dartmoor over there. Yeah, Yes Tor and Hi Willy said that earlier. And that's a real bleak wilderness up there. A bit like here, really. Cool. Okay, well, I think that's it for today. I'm going to sort of make my way back to the car. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it a lot. Really have enjoyed it, and I'm hoping to get a few more winter walks in. I think it's probably best to make them a bit shorter, the winter ones. It's not quite as enjoyable, but it's I've really enjoyed it today, and it's I've always thought when you come somewhere, have a look at where the highest point is, try and walk up there, unless it's the Himalayas or somewhere, but try and walk up there and catch in the view. And I'll tell you what, for November, it's remarkable, isn't it? It's actually, I've got some layers on, but I'm actually quite warm. I suppose the whiskies helped sort of warm me up, but yeah, that's contributed quite a lot actually. Cool. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me on Bodmin Moor in Cornwall. And I tell you what, I might take a little section later, because I'm going to head over to Port Isaac, which is a really beautiful place. And I might take a little section later in Port Isaac, just to because I like to sort of do add-ons to the end of the video, just to catch you out when you think I'm finished. I'm not. I've gone somewhere else. So I'll try and sort of do a little section there, and yeah, because it's a really beautiful place. I'll sort of show you that. Great. Okay. See you again. Right, back at the car park. But I tell you what, look how busy it is now. This is worth noting, you see. I'm not one for crowds. I like places on my own, really, ideally. But look at that. When we came here at the start, I got here about 8:30 in the morning, and it was dead. There's no one here. And if you look how many people are walking up there. I think you can see them. There. And it's all busy up on the top. I just came down as everyone's going up, and that's the way to do it. Get there early and be the first on the hill or first on the mountain. That is, I've learnt that from my uncle, and that is definitely the way to do it. It makes so much more enjoyable. Right, got to get back, but glad you enjoyed that one. And yeah, like I said, I might take a little bit of a section from Port Isaac later. See you in a bit.